Today we're at the Louisville Slugger Museum, Factory, and Batting Cage. We're going to check out some bats, some balls, and see if I can hit some home runs. Zoom out so they see what this actually is.
Did you get out? Are you stuck?
No, I'm good.
I'm here with Jen, the temporary CEO of AirWaav for the next 5 minutes. We're going to do a little batting contest. Fabiano versus Mitchell versus Jen. We're going to go who gets the most balls in play out of 10, and the winner gets... No. Loser has to pull a prank on Jude.
Oh, good one.
The real CEO of AirWaav. So here we go. Put in the comments who you think is going to win. I'm going to take a handicap and use the original Louisville Slugger, which is literally just like a tree stump. And we'll see how she goes. Oh, yeah. Woo! 1 of 1. Not bad. 2 of 2.
Wait a second.
3 of 3. Oh, this is dangerous territory.
No, so
4
bad.
of 4. Oh, home run. 5 of 5. She doesn't miss one. 6
It's
of
hard with
6.
heels on.
Ah, 6 of 7.
Oh, so bad.
7 of 8.
How many was that?
8 of 9.
Okay.
Wait. Ah. 9 of 10. Ah, 1 of 1. Oh,
Yeah.
it's in 2-2.
Keep it up,
Off the
Mitch.
noggin. Ah, 3 of 3. It's so far out there.
Making you look bad.
Safe to say I'm winning so far.
Yeah. Getting any bigger.
That's right. All right, that was pretty good.
Oh, no. Can't miss another. Oh, tie.
He said tie. I
You
think
can
I won
only
that
miss
round.
1 there, Canberra boy.
You missed 2.
What?
You missed like 2.
I missed 1.
But whose hits were better?
No, that's a tie. So now Fabian has to go. He's got to get at least 9.
All right.
Fabian might be pranking Jude. Fabian, your love of baseball is minimal. What do you think your baseball capacity is?
I think I'm going to go 10 for 10.
10 for 10?
Yeah.
In baseball?
Yeah.
I went 9 for 10. What
Yeah.
gives you that confidence?
I'm an athlete.
You're an athlete.
Yeah.
You're an alleged athlete. Let's put your money where your mouth is. Okay, Fabian. Swing for the fences, buddy. You got to get 9, 0 of 1.
I didn't know that was coming.
0 of 1. 0 of 2. Fabian already loses after 2 balls. There we go.
Well,
That is fucking cool. That is so cool. All right, Pete, to whoever has offices behind my banner. God, that is unreal. That is unreal. Okay, we're here with Jen, who's demoted from CEO to Chief Marketing Officer for right now. But we're at AirWaav's head office, parent company Delta Dental. Huge spot. They got a couple of surprises today, and I think we're gonna have a pretty fun day. I'm gonna be chatting to the board a little bit about AirWaav, and we'll see how we go. Hello, everyone. Wow. Look at that. Hello.
You get to meet the team. How are you doing, partner?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good.
Look at everyone.
Tell you a little something about him. Obviously, he is the world's strongest man. But yesterday, I was telling her, where is Dewana, our board chair? She's our board chair for the mouthguard business. I've worked with her a long time, and I was saying, as strong as he is, as strong as the number one, you made me pause like 5 times before I could answer one of his questions, which never happens. I always have an answer for something, but I didn't have an answer about 5 times. So this guy's brain works on a whole different level, and we're just excited to have you here today.
Good. Yeah, well, I'm happy to be here.
That's 275.
At the last board meeting, we got a chance to see a video of Harrison Bader talking about the product and a physical therapist performing range of motion and flexibility tests. And, you know, we were introduced to, Jordan actually reached out to Mitchell Hooper in December. Mitchell tried the product, started using the product. I'll let him talk about that. And as everybody knows, became the strongest man in the world.
Well, I'll talk about my story even before I started competing first. I'll talk about my story with AirWaav a little bit and what that's done for me. And then with my background and my educational background, talk a little bit about what I believe is going on top of the research that's already been done. And then I think the best thing, because I could put all this on video, I could put that whole story on video. I think the best thing is probably if you guys have questions afterwards in terms of the practicality of the product, in terms of my view of the product as a physical therapist, in terms of my view of the product of its application in general, then more than happy to take that after, and that's probably what's going to be most valuable. But to backtrack, Strongman, in December, Bob said that Jordan reached out to me. That's actually not true. In December, a random package turned up at my house, and it was the AirWaav mouthpiece. And for us, we regularly get random packages to our house, and it could be from a fan, or I thought it was a Christmas gift from a fan, or I really had no idea. I tossed it aside for 4 or 6 weeks, and then I was preparing for the Arnold's when we were getting ready to move house. I was moving some stuff around, and I came across the AirWaav mouthpiece again. I started wearing it backwards. I started wearing it on the top of my mouth, thinking about hockey and the experience there, and I thought, okay, like mouth guard, I get it. When I started wearing it on the bottom, it certainly worked much better, but I had no contact with AirWaav, and I had no potential endorsement from AirWaav, no reason to use it outside of just improving performance. That lasted all the way up through the Arnold. So I didn't start working with you guys until after I won the Arnold, in which I had the AirWaav in my mouth the whole time. And I think that's an important precedent to set, that I was wearing this before being paid to wear this, being paid to talk about it, because I thought it was helping my performance. Then, yeah, you fast forward and we continued to work together, and then I also won World's Strongest Man. So now I'm 2 of 2, and for those who don't know, in Strongman, those are our 2 biggest shows of the year, and I'm only the 4th person ever to win those 2 shows in 1 year, and I did that all within my first 12 months of competing professionally. Now, a part of that is genetically I'm really lucky. A part of that is also that I take every element of my training and I go, what's the best evidence-based approach? So I come out strongly against things like ice baths for recovery, things like sauna for recovery. And so when I started wearing the AirWaav mouthpiece, that was really the #1 question that people were asking me, because I have a foundation of just rejecting the things that everyone does just for the sake of it. And what the mouthpiece has done, when I started wearing it, it simply, #1, for whatever reason, it improved my strength and stability overhead. It was improving my static lifts, and it didn't get in the way when we had our moving events and when I had to work for 60 seconds, 75 seconds. Now, that's all well and good, but I think approaching this from a physical therapist perspective and from a general application, as Bob said, there's not an athlete in the world who doesn't want to be stronger. That's just fundamentally what people want to do. And so I don't see it as an authority on a sport. I see it as an authority in equality when it comes to being the strongest man in the world. And if we're spending time in the gym and we want the best time investment from the gym, then if we can put something in our mouth that simply increases our strength, increases our investment for our time, then that's something that not every athlete and not just every athlete, but every person in general should be taking on board, in my opinion. All right, now, if we talk about application of this kind of broad strokes and theory on why I think it works, we have the alignment of the jaw. But generally speaking, I think of if someone hurts their legs and you resistance train your arms, your legs get stronger when you train only your arms. If we were to take two people, one who didn't train and one trained their arms. If you hurt your left arm and you train your right arm, your left arm gets stronger as well. Reason being is our neural output from our brain to our body, it's what communicates how a muscle should contract. And if we contract anything up the chain, it helps everything down the chain. So with muscles, they're either 100% on or 100% off. Okay? Now, if we can get that threshold closer to contraction, then we can cause muscles to contract harder and we can become stronger without really doing anything else. So if we think, okay, what are the nerves that start up closest to our brain? And that starts with our mouth. That we have nerves directly from our brain to our mouth. And if we think about application, and when I coach someone who's, say, a competitive athlete or a general person, we're not going to encourage them to have a whole lot of tension in their neck and their shoulders, but there's no issue with having tension in your mouth. And a lot of people have that by proxy, but we don't want to have people biting down on their teeth, and we have natural inhibitory pathways for us because we don't want to crush our own teeth. So you put in a little mouthpiece, and it's easier for you now to bite down and cause that neural pathway to get stimulated, and for the rest of your body to be able to have higher output. So for me, that's what I believe is the best way to describe what's happening when I wear the mouthpiece, is that it primes the rest of my body to be stronger and more stable. And I think application-wise, like I said, every single person on the planet should be stronger. The way I think of long-term health for anyone is that if you are aerobically fit, you'll be alive for a long time, but if you're strong, you can be healthy and independent for a long time. And you combine the two, and we start to match health span with lifespan. Now, I assume at Delta, like in general, you guys aren't particularly interested. Like, I assume very few of your passion is teeth, and like, we need teeth, but it's in health and in helping people and having great long-term health outcomes. And if AirWaav can be seen as an extension of that, which I think it very much is, right? Because 99.9% of the people who will ever wear this product, they're not aiming to be world's strongest man. They're just people looking to get the most out of their training. And if we can communicate, you can get the most out of your training for $40, $50, $60, then it very well could be something that is widespread across everyone who goes to the gym. Just the same as if you walk into any commercial gym right now, you'll see people wearing knee sleeves. And knee sleeves, they have much less benefit than the AirWaav itself, but you'll see those knee sleeves, people wearing them because they can lift a little bit more because it's like a hug to their knee. And it's as simple as that, and they can get a better return from their training, so you see that being used widespread across gyms across the world. And the mouthpiece is really no different, except for the fact that it's super simple. You pop it in, pop it out. You don't need to put a big effort into getting it over your knee. It's not something that, I mean, in my experience, it's remarkable. It hasn't got stinky, it hasn't broke down. And so that, from an application point of view, is really quite incredible. Even though it's sitting in the case with the rest of my gym kit, I've never thought, like, I need to reach out to get another one. And the fact that it's held up since December, 6-7 months, sort of speaks to the quality of the product. But those are my general thoughts. And that's what I think in terms of application. And I might be speaking to you as the world's strongest man, and your mind might go first to strongman. But I think strongman is such a small part of the world. But people looking to get stronger is massive. It's massive in sport, and it's massive when it comes to health and people getting the best investment for their time when it comes to exercise.
It's on engine stop.
Yep.
Kick that over.
Yep.
We're just going to flip this over, wait for this light to go out.
Okay. I am on my brand new AirWaav HUMMER. Thank you, AirWaav. Love you. And we've teamed up. It's really important to me that we're always following evidence-based practice, and you guys know how many things I've rejected. I got this AirWaav sent to me in December. I wore it up through the Arnold, and I didn't know who sent it to me. Then my agent asked me if I got it, and lo and behold, we teamed up. I was very, very skeptical. Then I went into the research, I looked at the evidence and thought, this is something that we need to get out there. So we spoke about a couple of modifications that would be best for the strength world, and designed something for anyone looking to get stronger, whether it's a strongman, and you can see there's multiple pro strongmen using this now, whether you just want to get the most out of your workout, or whether you're trying to climb the ranks of strength sports. This is my first look at the strength mouthpiece with AirWaav. You ready? I'm going to be extra emotive just for you. So pretty. So we're going to take this apart. We're going to mold it. I'm going to go use it in my workout, but I am pumped. We're going to put a link in the description. If you want to get yours, get onto it. They won't be around forever, so pretty keen.
What's on the menu?
We're going to figure out what they got, but we've got a pressing session on deck. We'll either do heavy pressing if they're equipped for it, or we'll do a nice Arnold Schwarzenegger inspired bodybuilding day. I watched this documentary on the plane the other day, and it was actually really quite good, the first part. So, we'll see how we go.
How's that feeling?
Feels fine, it's so hot. Hard to breathe.
Yeah.
So, from this height, we don't want to push our knees forward at all.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be here. First rep, all well and good. Okay, from here, take that big breath and feel like you're reaching your ass back as far as you can. So you look like this.
Got it.
Now see, when I'm here, if I wasn't holding onto the bar, I'm gonna fall. So you can wedge your body into it.
Yeah.
You keep your lats really, really tight. You sit your hips back, and you're here.
Got it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because as soon as you bend the knee, where's the shin go?
Right.
Where does the shin go? Shin goes forward,
Right.
bars away from you. Now that here is gonna be that much further away from your hip. The further that's away from your hip, the more difficult climb you're gonna have.
Got it.
Ten sets of 20. Bicep, 10 sets of 20. Tricep, 10 sets of 20. Rear delt. And we're just gonna go 10 rounds. So we got the band attached above, we got a band on the side, we got band on the ground. Maybe let's do a lighter band up above. And we got 2 bands on the ground. And we'll just work our way around. Well, if I that is the end of our day. We went to a place called Everyday Athletes, which is really, really cool. Had all the strongman kit. I love these gyms in the middle of nowhere that are like perfectly equipped. So that was good. And now we are gonna head back to the hotel, head off to dinner. We had a little bit of a breakdown with the Humvee, but we got it sorted. Thanks to, coincidentally, a mechanical engineer for the Defense Force. How good, perfect. And this is the $73 to fill her up. This is the hybrid, eco-friendly Humvee. So you guys should be happy to know that. Thank you very much for watching. Go with the alert button. Hit the alert button, subscribe if you can, would appreciate it. Leave a comment, leave a moose dropping, and we'll catch you next time.